people who don't want to disclose the truth are people with something to hide.
There are currently many more homes and lives being impacted by the sinkhole and gas bubbles in this area than only those within the small evacuation order that is currently in place, but those outside of the evacuation zone cannot get any assistance to help them leave the area. Look at that picture. This thing is disgusting and killing everything around it. The stench is awful and can be smelled by people well outside of the evacuation zone. Doctors and toxicologists that responded to the BP oil spill said, if you've smelled it, you've been poisoned, and there is no safe level of toxins. Sign, please. Help those of us that have nowhere to go, and no way to get there, get some rightfully due assistance. 2. Bobby Jindal, Louisiana Governor. I just signed the following petition addressed to Louisiana Governor Bobby Jindal. Expand the area included in the Bayou Grand Bayou evacuation. There are currently many more homes and lives being impacted by the sinkhole and gas bubbles in this area than only those within the small evacuation order that is currently in place, but those outside of the evacuation zone cannot get any assistance to help them leave the area. Sincerely, your name. Supporters' reasons for signing most popular latest Rebecca Mandrell Richland, Miles. 2 months ago light 6 my first grandbabies have been born. My father was a chemist for Dow Chemical in Midland, Miles, and died at 46 of cancer. He worked directly with benzene. One of those hydrocarbons being stored in the cavern is benzene. Benzene is also a major chemical in the dilution of tar sands oil that has contaminated our Kalamazoo River. Dow Chemical has a major presence in Assumption Parish Law. This area is known as Cancer Alley. I just believe that, as a grandmother, I must do all I can for the world these children have been born into. Brannon Holton, Baton Rouge. Not about 1 month ago light 5, because people should not have to live in an environmentally compromised area and most cannot afford to move. The governor should do his job and everything he can to make Texas Brine pay for their mistakes that the state has helped keep quiet about. Erica Redden Sparta, Mo. 2 months ago liked 2 I have a lot of family that lives in this area. Cliff LeBlanc Belrose, Law. 14 days ago liked 2 I am signing, because when I walk out of KY home I can smell the diesel odor at times. I could also smell the odor of rotten eggs around the time the H2 was encountered. I worry for the safety of my wife and 3 children. Kate Teets Cabot, Pa. 13 days ago liked 2 this needs better leadership. ASAP.
Okay, we're in Bayou, and we came out here to get some video and pictures of the bubbles, which is interesting because the pipeline road that you see on side of the sinkhole is where the majority of the bubble spots are, and there's about 20 of them here. And I'm gonna let you see, this is the pipeline road that runs on side of the sinkhole. When you're looking at aerial views, this is the very end of that pipeline road where it crosses Bayou. And here's one of the bubbling spots. And we're going to come up on the big one. Here's several bubbling spots right here. I'm going to get almost right over that one, Bill. You can see just nothing but bubbles up in here. But this is a really big one right here. All up in here's bubbles. This is the big daddy of the bubble spots right there. I mean, that is a big bubbling area. And all up in here, there's about 20 spots of bubbling. I'm gonna turn the video off and get a, which one?
Sinkhole's right back
there. Yeah, sinkhole's right back there. Okay, I'm gonna turn the video off and get a picture of that one right there. Alright, getting that pretty good there. That one's gotten worse right here. I think this, so I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bubble spots right up in here. I mean, that's like churning water right there. Okay, that's the big one. Okay, here comes another big one right here. After our video, I'm gonna get them on picture so I can really get in there. My little camera will just zoom so much. Okay. Oh, there's another big one. Oh, they're everywhere up in here, huh? Okay, and back there is the sinkhole. This is the pipeline right away that comes from the sinkhole to Bayou, and I noticed there are no booms up right there at that pathway. And all of this is normally water. The water level's low right now, but it's normally water, and that'd be another way for it to be seeping into the bayou. And here comes another big bubble spot. Go ahead, just ease up, Bill. Yeah. These are all right over the pipeline area, which is very interesting. And we're directly over one right here. Wonder how good that is to have the motor right over these. About 20 of them out here. Yeah, from here you can, from this angle you can kind of see them all. Okay, now we're going to ride on down to Bayou and see the next pathway from the sinkhole to the bayou.
Not aggressive, it's small.
There's a bubble spot that is not marked, so we'll have to let them know about that one. Right, we're a little bit further down past the sinkhole, and we are now coming upon some dead fish suddenly that we have not been seeing. There's one, there's two. There's another one right right there. Another one right there. There's one over there on the bank. There's a bunch coming up over here. This is the first, there's a bunch over there. There's 5 or 6 dead fish over there. There's more dead fish. They're all over the place out here now. This is not good to be seeing all these dead fish.
If you are going to control any population for any length of time, you must bring in an element of getting people to consent to what is happening.
Society is developing more and more in the direction of a thought police that control every thought we have.